Mark Jordan has reported from around the globe for ITN and ITV's Tonight with Trevor McDonald. He has awards to prove it. An RTS commendation as foreign correspondent, honoured at the One World Media Awards for outstanding coverage of the developing world, a gold medal winner at the New York TV Festival, and in Hollywood, Best New Series at the Genesis Awards.
Imagine a capital city where in a single night, thousands are exposed to drugs untested on rats, let alone humans. It happens in London every weekend. The deadly lows of legal highs.
I've seen cases where somebody whose kidneys have stopped working.
1, 2, 3, up.
I was possessed. I went to Tesco's naked, assaulted a police officer.
Shouting, screaming, hallucinating. We've needed 4 or 5 people just to hold somebody down to sedate them.
Hester didn't even make it to hospital, she just died.
Barbara Harris, the founder of Project Prevention, pays addicts £200 cash if they agree to be sterilised.
Hard to imagine a tiny baby born addicted to his mother's heroin.
Some drugs, particularly heroin, there's no doubt we've seen a steady increase in the number of the babies affected.
Too many born to live with the consequences of a mother's addiction.
Dominic has organ damage to practically every organ in his body.
Now, out to stop the misery, the radical American charity hitting the streets of London.
Cash incentives to use long-term birth control.
Okay. Money motivates people. It is a bribe.
A bribe to stop mothers giving birth on a crack high.
My water breaks, and I'm still trying to smoke crack.
Cash payments to stop the misery. But will it work here?
To avoid paying for proper disposal at home, criminals are loading up tons of our e-waste and illegally dumping it in Africa. They call it Sodom and Gomorrah slum in Ghana. Hazardous electrical waste dumped as far as the eye can see. Who'd expect our throwaways to end up here? But look where it's from. Our banks, our councils, our hospitals, even a police force.
Old televisions contain enormous amounts of lead in their tubes. All the heavy metals, these things are all cancer-causing elements. People are getting sickened here. We're talking about children, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have cuts. They cannot breathe well because they breathe in these things that are so dangerous.
A helpful NHS sticker says, if you experience any difficulties with this equipment, please call our help desk. I wondered if any of these organisations had any idea what happened to their old electricals.
Yes, hello. Is that Citigroup London? I found one of your computers in a place that it shouldn't be, and I wondered if I gave you the serial number, you might let me know how you disposed of it.
In this series, I'm going to be investigating the world of con men and crooks who make their living at your expense.
This could kill. This could seriously injure people. Houses could burn down.
Just one fake charger killed Conor O'Keefe. It was perfectly packaged outside, but deadly inside. And as fakes flood Britain, the fear is Conor won't be the last to die.
Just laying on the floor with a charger lead in his hand.
Working undercover in China for the real manufacturers, Kevin Harris poses as a buyer and locates the counterfeit factories.
Europeans stood drinking outside a brothel. Was it really this easy and unpoliced? With a secret camera hidden in glasses, I went undercover. Within seconds, boys acting as pimps asked my interpreter if I wanted young girls. I said yes.
What do you have?
Yeah. He promised 10-year-olds fresh and clean. He said I could take my pick. They barely looked 10. Sickening advice on what they do best.
One girl, two girls.
Right.
Boom boom.
Right. So these are yum yum.
Yeah.
And these are boom boom.
Yeah.
Right. So $40 for the little girls and $40 for this girl.
Hello. Okay, so look, one girl, two girls.
Hello. Do you have somewhere where we can go?
Yeah.
What, in here? Ah, good.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. In a final bid to seal the deal, he claimed the little girls he was selling were just 2 days in the brothel, and so disease-free. Not a police chief or prison governor in London would dare support the jail I'm going into. But unlike them, the man running it is elected.
I punish them. I'm not ashamed to say it. They did something wrong, they're going to be punished.
Billed as one of America's toughest jails, Tent City, Arizona has brought back the chain gang. Sheriff Joe Arpaio has visited UK prisons and thinks we've lost the plot and teenage offenders.
Does my bum look big in this? I mean, seriously, I need to know, does my bum look big in this? What do you think? Well, I hope you said yes, because I'm pretty sure it does look big in this. I have no intention of making it smaller, and neither do the wonderful women in this room have any intention of being anything else but living as large, happy, successful women.
You need a great big woman. You need a queen-size woman.
But staying happy isn't always easy. It's perfectly legal to sneer, embarrass, and laugh at us.
We've spoof awards for some of London's troubled transport projects. A time-warp clock for improvements that never seem to arrive. Something for a multi-million-pound white elephant. But the biggest transport white elephant we could find is Stratford International Station. 210 million of taxpayers' money for a stop that's not had a single international train since it opened. For over 4 years, its departure lounges have sat mothballed, awaiting the Eurostar that never stopped.
Hey guys, it's Alan from New York with another weird story about merry old England. This is an international train station with no international trains. Welcome to Stratford International.
Where can you go internationally? Where can I go directly in Europe from here?
Eurostar is supposed to stop at Stratford, but at the moment it doesn't stop here.